Falcons fans, we've just launched a new Falcons only YouTube channel. Now, in order to give you guys more videos, we have to get to 1,000 subscribers. We're already over the 300 mark. We're trying to get higher though. So if you haven't already, subscribe today. And you know what? Why don't you tell some Falcons fans, friends of yours as well?
Go ahead, Tyler, get a pick. Who should be the Falcons' top target in free agency? It's a good question. Obviously, the biggest problem here with Atlanta is two things. First off, they don't have a lot of money to be able to work with. And when you're talking about Matt Ryan, you're talking about Julio Jones, those are players near their end of their careers. And I am a believer that they end up bringing those guys back. But still, where do you go from here? Some of y'all are probably going to say, Mitch, they should invest in a running back since Todd Gurley's washed up and he's not going to be coming back. I'm going to respectfully disagree. I think Atlanta needs to save money, and if they take an RB, it should actually be in the draft. But if I'm running the Atlanta Falcons, this is the route I'm going. I'm going offensive line because no matter what, you need to have an offensive lineman, whether it's for Matt Ryan or whether it's going to be for the new quarterback you end up taking, you need to be able to protect him. Okay, and the top two guards that I think right now on the free agent market, number one is Joe Thuney. That's if you're looking for more of the conventional, I'll say left guard, 5 straight seasons where he's played in every single game. In fact, this dude has never missed a game in his entire playing career, which is absolutely incredible. But I will say Thuney's probably the better pass blocker. If you want somebody that's maybe a bit better in terms of run blocking, maybe you go with a guy like Brandon Scherff. Now, both of these players, you're probably going to have to spend over $14 million a year to be able to go out and get them. Scherff has definitely battled a few more injuries. I believe he's missed 16 games over the last 3 seasons. But if you want to talk about one of the toughest SOBs, I mean, oh, he's probably going to get mad at me that I just poked him. Look at the picture of him here. This is a mean dude, and he is a mean guy on the football field. But you know what? If you want to bring some physicality to that offensive line, Scherff's a great player to end up doing that. So, Falcons fans, let me know in the comments section, who should Atlanta target in 2021 free agency? If you're not a Falcons fan, but you're like, Mitch, what about us? You can answer the question too. It's for everyone. Who should the Falcons target in 2021 free agency? And if anybody out there is a big-time Falcons fan, we actually just launched a brand new Falcons channel. It's still up and coming, so if you want more videos there, you need to go ahead and subscribe. The link is the one that you see below. Get it out of your mouth. It's chatsports.com/FalconsTV. So, Chat Sports, we're always trying to break down the latest news and rumors, but we're also trying to get you guys some awesome deals as well. If anybody wants a new t-shirt, a Nike NFL t-shirt, all you got to do is go to chatsports.com/NFL shirts. There's hundreds, maybe even thousands of brand new t-shirts, hoodies, long sleeves, like all these different kinds of high-quality Nike apparel gear. And the way that you can get it is at chatsports.com/NFL shirts. Now, the last time I checked, I believe everything at that link was 25% off. Those hoodies are sweet. These t-shirts that you see here are usually $35. They're on sale for $26. So go ahead, take advantage of these deals. I know Valentine's Day was just a few days ago. Maybe your girlfriend forgot about you. I hope it didn't happen. But hey, if you're like, hey babe, you know how I got you all this amazing stuff and you didn't get me anything? Send her this link. Tell her to hook you up. Chatsports.com/NFL shirts. Michael, my dude, you gotta get a picture. What rookies do you expect to transition to the NFL the easiest? And who are some that you think could take a bit of time? I think someone like Parsons could take a while, similar to Chasen. So, Micah Parsons is an interesting prospect, first off, from Penn State. The interesting part about him is he's a good player. I would probably make him more of an edge rusher, transition to like the way Khalil Mack is more or less used instead of him just being a middle linebacker. I could see him struggling, though, because he has a lot of coverage issues personally, and he's always really used his athletic ability. At least he did at Penn State. Then he ended up sitting out a year, so I actually agree with you in terms of a guy like Micah Parsons. In terms of easy transition, I think Penei Sewell is one of the most Sherlock prospects that you're possibly out there. Rashawn Slater is also a guy that I like a lot. Some other players that I can see struggling. You always see wide receivers struggle for whatever reason that is, because picking up an NFL playbook is not a very easy thing to do. Mac Jones is a player where I'm curious to see how he honestly translates. Trey Lance is a player that his upside is there. Could also flop a lot like a guy like a Jordan Love. I know we didn't see Jordan Love, but all the reports out there were that Jordan Love did not look very good. I mean, that's why the Packers made him their quarterback 3. And then I'll say in terms of being able to make an impact right away, you see running backs a lot of times be able to come in. So depending on where a guy like Najee Harris goes, depending on where a guy like Travis Etienne goes, and depending on where the running back from North Carolina goes, I think you could see those top 3 guys make an impact right away.